Hey, welcome back, everyone. We got another stream for you, another rough reviews and closet anime review. Got Freddie here from Closet Anime. We know what he does over there, does short form anime reviews. Freddie, is there anything you want to go over real quick or anything you want to shout out before we get started?
No, you covered it all right there. Short form anime. I highlight a lot of key fights in anime. Anime that may have either slipped off your radar or have gone completely unknown to you. So, if you're an anime lover or you're interested in getting to know, different anime to watch,
Mhm.
come on over.
And speaking on that, just real quick, I want to say that little update. Did not get to see the third episode of Sakamoto Days yet. Came out
Okay.
today, so y'all definitely check that out on Netflix.
Hmm.
I got caught up. I got caught up with Dan to Dan. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a weekly basis now, and I got caught up with Record of Ragnarok, and I got caught up with what's the other one I'm reading? My top five: Dan to Dan, Record of Ragnarok, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, JoJo Lands. So now I am getting caught up with Seven Deadly Sins, the Four Nights of
Mm.
Apocalypse. So and then I got to get back on My Hero Academia, but getting caught up on all my stuff. I let them go for a little while so that I can have something to look forward to. So there's that little update for you guys. Haven't done any reviews in a little while. I'm a little busy with some stuff, but I'm definitely gonna get some more out to you. There's a lot of good movies coming out. Um, Seeing plenty every day, all the time. So look for. Just saw Flight Risk. I will say just a real quick, it was good. Go see it. So there you go, Flight Risk. Um, we got a video for you today. It's going to be Anton Daniels. Y'all seem to love the Anton Daniels content. It's about Barack Obama and Michelle's marriage. Apparently, there's some rumors and stuff going on because she wasn't there at the inauguration with them. We're going to let them talk about it. We're going to see what they're talking about. But before we get started with that, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you join in and get into the whole mix of things because we love it. We love it, love it. All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on in.
Is Barack and Michelle Obama divorcing?
Really?
What do y'all think?
Fake
Can I go-
news.
Can I go first?
Yeah, you don't gotta ask. You just, popcorn.
I believe when Michelle during the Trump versus Trump situation, I believe that when Michelle was kind of degrading men a little bit, she rubbed Obama wrong, and then so that caused ripple effects, and so we don't see what happens behind the doors, but those are people that are powerful. So I believe that they didn't have an agreement behind doors, but and basically like when Jay-Z and Beyonce's in public, make it look good. So I believe that behind doors it didn't go really well, and so that's what's probably happening. We don't know if it's real or not, So that's just my opinion. Behind doors, couples things happen. I believe Michelle Obama, Kamala, and Biden, they all wasn't on the same page, to be honest with you. The Democrats wasn't on the same page. So that's just my opinion. I believe Trump is more polished with understanding how to.
Well, just real quick. So, I don't know what he's talking about. Did something happen? Are you aware of some event where she was degrading man or something like that?
I'm not absolutely certain what event or occurrence he might be citing. I think he's probably like reading into something. Maybe there's some kind of speech or something that she said. She was going, full tilt in one direction, or he's extrapolating that's what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, because I don't think she has a history of man bashing or
No, not that I've heard of, but I would definitely like if they did have the evidence it would have been great for them to play like the clip of whatever it was that he's trying to cite as his source.
Yeah.
For her being for her using, like, I guess, man bashing rhetoric. But
Yeah, I don't think they do it on this kind of forum. Unfortunately, this is like a group discussion kind of thing, but I'm sure somebody's going to talk about it. I bet they're going to go into it a little bit.
okay.
Put people first. And I think a lot of people is focusing on what Trump is doing wrong. We all make mistakes, but at least Trump is trying. Trump has helped Black people in HBCU schools. He's trying, right? So a lot of people that degrade Trump a lot, you have to ask, what would you do with all that power? You know, so we have to see that at least a man's trying to, you know, keep peace nationally around the world. It's not about America. Trump is trying to keep peace around the world, right? We all make mistakes. So that's just my thing. That's just why I'm a Trump supporter, because he's at least trying to keep Putin calm. Keep Korea.
The Trump segment yet. We're going to get to Trump. The second. It's about Michelle Obama. Y'all think that they divorcing? Y'all think it was disrespectful for her not to show up to Trump's inauguration?
Absolutely.
Divorcing over that?
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful.
Y'all think it's disrespectful?
I think it just looked real bad. Like, it just, the optics look real bad.
Looks bad.
Like that. So, you know, they supposed to be the Black Power couple. So her not seem like she's aligned with her husband, let alone it being Obama.
Because they
it just looked bad.
All of the other, I did see the picture. All of the I'm sorry, I can find it. All the prior presidents were there. Is that the right word? Presidents?
Yeah, former presidents.
Oh, there you go. Former presidents. Was it the inauguration or was it the funeral?
Both Jimmy Carter's funeral and the inauguration.
Okay. Of all the former presidents, with their wives and everything too.
Yes, they were all with their wives. The Bushes were there, the Trumps were there, the Clintons were there, and then it was just Obama, just solo dolo.
Y'all, look at this. Look at this, y'all. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Look at that. That's what they're talking about. So you got Biden.
Yep. Jill and Joe.
Jill and Joe.
And then you got the vice president and her husband. I don't even know, but his name. What's his name?
I don't even know. He's no name.
Oh snap!
Mr. Vice President's wife person. There you go.
Clinton.
Look at old Bill. What's still hanging in there?
Bill and Hillary. Yep.
Look at Bush. He done really aged up from what I remember him. Wow, that's something, man. And then you got Obama.
Yep.
Biden's that's crazy. So I'm gonna say this, y'all. I don't know who all understands or needs to hear this or anything, but I know even from at my level as a captain in the military and just the little shindigs and things I go to, I am expected to be at events, and my wife is always asked about at events, and it's like, why aren't you bringing your wife? What's going on? Was there a problem? You know, it's a thing. Wherever she does, she's a reflection of me, and if she's not there, then it's a problem. So imagine as a president how much pressure there is on that. So I'm just saying. And then you got, your boy. You got your boy. So what real quick, I need to step and go check on the check on the stuff. I'll be right back.
Okay. Gonna go on quick little intermission right here. Yeah, we don't want him to burn down the house over there. I think he's cooking up something And we may end up seeing like a billowing of smoke come streaming in on the side. Hopefully he's got a fire extinguisher over there. Because it'd be real embarrassing to burn down the house live streaming, trying to cook up some chicken nuggets. Could be a shame. I don't know. He's still over there battling the flames right now. So we're gonna give him a little bit of time. We're gonna send some prayers his way. Make sure he takes care of those fires.
All right.
Okay, looked like he won. All right, good job.
What happened?
Oh, I was just saying how you were battling the flames over there because you're about to burn down the house cooking some chicken nuggets.
Hey, who doesn't like chicken nuggets? I'm just saying. They kept us alive in the McDonald's days, some chicken nuggets. But 10 more minutes, I got to go back and grab them. So y'all let me know when it's 10 minutes. All right, cool. So let's get back to the video. Boom.
Optics point of view.
Okay.
But
I feel like if Obama didn't have to be, I feel like if Obama didn't have to be there, he wouldn't have been there either. So I don't really feel like he really cares. Is that the only resource? Is that the only person who said it? Because it just sounds like it's fake news.
No, it's multiple people saying that they're divorced. She hasn't shown up to the Carter funeral. You guys.
Nah.
Wait, so do y'all think it's disrespectful because she's not following the lead of her husband, or it's because the presidency?
Because she's not following the lead of her husband.
Yeah.
Right?
Following her husband.
Obama has experience. He's been in the office. And we love Michelle. Michelle's a very, respectable woman. But at the end of the day, if she's saying things that Obama didn't agree with behind doors, we have to sit back and say, hey, why is these stories coming out? Right? We can't believe everything up front. But you can tell Kamala, Michelle, and Obama, they all kind of were like differently giving three different things. Like, why you have women twerking on stage? It was just so much unnecessary things that the Democrats did that they didn't have to do. And so what I'm saying was, at least the Republicans were just normally being Republicans, But let me be quiet. I'm just trying to.
He going off.
No, I do know. I do know, right? If you look at the Republicans, black folks, were the original Republicans back in the day. And so when you look at Democrats, it was like Anton said, Democrats were different back in the day. The Democrats now are different. So we're not, when you do things to just try to get a certain crowd to have to try to purposely manipulate the weak. The older folks are telling the young crowd, don't go that route. We want to protect the kids, keep families together. So when you're twerking and degrading and doing things like that, it was unnecessary for Kamala to go that route.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a little weird in my opinion.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was gonna ask you, what's your opinion on what he's saying, what he's talking about there?
You know what's weird? Because I've had this conversation with my wife before. It's almost like every election cycle, they do more and more like extra stuff that makes you like kind of pause.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, is that what they think will entice me? Like, that's wild. Like, you think like somebody comes on and is, you get a celebrity to co-sign on you. That like that's it. That's all I need. You get somebody to come and, sing a song, or you get somebody to come and, start rapping on stage or start twerking on stage. Like, I don't care about none of that right now. Like, sure, if we're trying to do entertainment, by all means, sell me a ticket or something, or let me know when the next performance is. But we're talking like politics. I did not coming for someone's twerking on stage. Like, this is the wrong event. That's how I feel. It's just like crazy. Like what I call is like ultimate level. It was a cringe level of pandering. That's it. Cringe level of pandering. Like, wait, who are you pandering to right now? Like, it's not me.
And the thing, so when I think about it too, it's like, instead of trying to fix the issues that come along with having to twerk and twerking, making you millions, and societies and cultures leaning on the twerking, I don't know, phenomenon in order to be famous and to be a legitimate cog that keeps the culture going. Instead of trying to fix that and mitigate that and right the track, the best way I can explain it, you embrace it in order to try to catch a wider net of people, which is just like, it blows my mind. And I think that's, I guess, if I have to give anything, if I understand correctly, that's what the conservative mindset is: keep the families, keep the traditions, and all kind of stuff. And to your point, it's like, instead of trying to fix it, you were going to connect with it in order to connect with me and bring it up on stage in your suit and tie and everything. I want to make an America for you. Here's some more twerking. Now, to me, that makes me think, oh, so not only will you allow my degenerative, tendencies of, look, people twerk, you love twerk. I like seeing twerking, right? Who doesn't?
I like seeing twerking too.
I like seeing twerking too. Well, come on, there's a time and place. You can't be twerking next to the president.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine right now you're going to a briefing, with the base commander, and then they're like, "Hey, we're getting ready to do a presentation," and then the first shirt she comes on strolling up and she just starts twerking and popping, and you're like, whoa, hold on, yo, first shirt, this is unprofessional. Like,
unprofessional.
I mean, you're carrying right now, but this ain't gonna work.
Hey, that's your first shirt you talking about.
Yeah,
first shirt.
You like first shirt. Hold on now. Whoa. What is this right now? I thought this was the military. What are we doing?
It's so bad. It's so bad. And so it crosses the lines of professionalism. But then, so this is something I've been thinking about the last couple of days, though. I looked at all the executive things that Trump is changing and doing right now. But one of the things I noticed is that the vice president has a beard. Beards have been a whole thing in the last 2-3 years since I've been here at the base that I'm at. I've almost said it. If y'all know who I am, y'all know where I'm at. But anyways, it's been a whole thing about shaving waivers, and it's an abundance of shaving waivers. People getting it for different reasons, for silly reasons. But then they were really pushing on it and trying to get people to shave. But then you put in the vice president who has a beard. To me, that is another form of hypocrisy, in that if a beard can be professional, and it can be in a commercial world, so if a beard can be professional, and we have shaving waivers that allow beards for whatever reason, why? What's going on? Tell me what the conversation is really about here.
I thought it was about being able to fit your mask. Was that the deal around it? And I don't think the vice president is too concerned with fitting a mask.
That is a concern about it. That is the number one thing people talk about. Okay. But if that's the case, then why do we have shaving waivers that still allow it? I see some shaving waivers for the Viking Nordic stuff, and they had these big old long granddaddy beards.
Really?
Oh yeah. The Sikh, Indian, they can wear their beards in the military as well. You can get a religious accommodation for it.
Really?
So, and
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you can get an accommodation for it, but the shaving waivers for like black guys that I've seen,
they still got to keep it like low. Yeah,
So that's my thing. Is like if I can have a little mustache and have a little goatee, little cup, I can fit my mask on that now. So what are we talking about? And the vice president.
That's a great question, because if they have a waiver due to religious reasons, are they even concerned about fitting them? Like, what is that? What do they do? They just like, yo, I'm just gonna tough it out.
Right. And then when's the last time, like, I ain't trying to say we definitely need to have the training and everything like that, but we're not hit with a gas attack. We haven't been hit with a gas attack in a while. I think that is the idea, is that we're so corporate now that we don't have a lot of those military.
Yeah. The same type of warfare isn't waged anymore.
Right. So therefore, I think that's how they assuage it a little bit. So I don't know, man. So my whole point is just the hypocrisy. My whole point is with the whole shaking the booty and twerking and stuff with a political campaign, is that it's even with as liberal and as open-minded as a, I guess, the Democrat Party would want to be. I don't think relating to a populace that you're trying to get to vote and do things, I don't think relating to them by using stuff like, I don't know, recreational drugs like marijuana or something, or twerking, showing a half-naked girl on stage, and any other thing, stealing, lying, or whatever. Don't use that in your campaigns, which is considered a very unprofessional thing you wouldn't do in the military or any government seating job as a way to run your campaign. I'm sorry. I just got on the soapbox. Anything else on that?
No.
Okay. My nuggets are ready, y'all. I'm gonna go grab my nuggets real quick. I'll be right back.
They're gonna be extra crispy. Gonna be Cajun style with a little burnt underbelly on underneath each nugget. And I doubt he sprayed the pan before he put the nuggets in there. So they're gonna be sticking to the pan. When you go to remove them, the breading on the nuggets are going to tear off from the bottom of them. That's pretty much what I'm thinking is about to happen. We'll find out.
Okay. All right. So let's get back to it.
All right.
So
how
when you
burnt
look
were
at
they?
Trump,
Oh, was that?
I said, how burnt were they?
Oh no, they're straight. Yeah, see them
You're gonna be al dente.
Yeah, got a little crisp on them, golden brown. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All
right. They turned out all right.
Yeah.
Trump is saying keep families together, respect. He's trying. So that's all it's about. Maybe the Democrats chose the wrong person.
Ooh.
The Democrats could have probably had a better fight, but maybe you chose the wrong person. That's all. I'm not talking bad about Kamala, but I'm just saying that they chose. Man, imagine just a more respectable woman that understands people that struggle, right? And that's all. That's all I wanted to just put that out there.
What if Obama said Michelle didn't have to come?
Why would he say that, Q?
Why would he say that?
I mean, didn't Obama and Michelle talk shit about Trump?
Q, your wife is an extension of you.
I
sure.
No. I get that, but didn't
If I have a major event, Q,
That was some white.
if I have just me, little old me, let alone a president, but if I have a major event,
your wife got to be there,
and my wife ain't there, that don't look crazy to you?
It does look crazy.
Right.
Looks even
So
crazier.
why would they be an exception if he's going? Because see, if he didn't go, then we can hold him accountable and say, "Oh man, you a sore loser" or whatever. But at the same time, no matter what, you're a unit. You're supposed to move as a unit. How do you not see this as crazy?
No, I think it's crazy, but it's even crazier that Obama was talking about comparing Trump to Hitler, and he's there in kikiing during the Carter funeral.
We ain't even got there yet. We ain't worried about that. We'll talk about Trump in a minute. We talking about Michelle.
Yeah.
Right. And my question is, because I seen Alicia say what she said, how was this not crazy? Listen, Bill was getting ahead in the White House.
Yes.
And Hillary with her big head was sitting right there.
And Hillary is still right there beside
every
him.
President, every president. Which my question then becomes, is this a reflection of the community, or is it that they're actually really having trouble? Because in either situation, it looks bad. No matter what, it looks bad. If she don't pull up because she just got a bad attitude, it looks bad. And you know what's so funny, Styles? You said it. You said this. You spoke the sentiments of my heart. Because I actually I'm releasing a video tomorrow morning. I preserved it so that we can have this panel.
I kind of went off topic, so I apologize.
Well, but no, you said something that I said in the video that I'm releasing tomorrow morning. And I said, check this out. What if, because see, now everything is starting to align, right? What if what she was saying during the presidential election and that you go against your man and your husband to vote how you see fit was really the sentiment of her heart based off of what she was going through in her own relationship? Why was she? Because we was questioning it. We was like, why is she adding all of that extra spice? Like, why is she saying it? Why is that a part of the campaign rhetoric? And that just sound crazy. It sounded too personal. You know how?
What's up?
Okay, I think I understand now. So, studies have shown that generally speaking, the way that husbands vote in relationships when women are married, studies shown that generally the way that the husband vote is how the wife usually votes.
Okay.
And I think there was a particular huge I don't know if it was called like an initiative or an effort that was being pushed on the right to try to garner a lot of the African American votes, and a lot of black men started showing that they were trending more right leaning, or more finding more, I guess what you would say, even if they don't consider themselves Republican as far as party affiliation, they were aligning more with what the right was putting forth as far as like alignment wise. And so then the rhetoric became, hey, look, ladies, even if you're married, don't let your husbands be that thing that makes you take your vote with your husband. And so basically it was like, hey, split the house. If you think your husband's voting right, then you go left. And so I do recall hearing that vaguely, but I didn't kind of sift around too much into that. But yeah, I do remember like studies show like basically how the husband votes is how the wife typically votes. This isn't all, but it's just the trend show, husbands vote left, the wives vote left, husbands vote right, the wives vote right generally.
Right. And this is something that Michelle was propagating?
See, that part I'm not exactly sure, but Anton is stating that that was, I guess, something that she must have said at some point, or something in her speech, maybe when they were out trying to promote for Kamala.
Okay. Just the only thing I can think of that Michelle would not be there for is like a serious thing, like someone was dying, someone was hurt or something. It's got to be like okay. But then if that's the case, wouldn't Obama be there too? He would be there with her if it was a serious thing like that. So I don't know. This is we're all assuming a lot in all of this.
Yeah, there's a good bit of heavy lifting in the assumption department that's being done for certain. But I mean, I guess to the outside public, absent illness or something detriment going on with like your own with her health or a family member, yeah, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good like to the optics. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
In hindsight, like, okay, yeah, that is true. It sounded too personal when she was saying it. When she gave that whole speech, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. And she was like, yo, it's your choice. You do what you want to do. Even if your husband say this, you move the way you want to move it. And she was encouraging women to do that. And guys was like, wait. What? Is this even about Michelle Obama? I mean, about Kamala Harris and Trump? Or is this about you and your own issues and your own personal problems? And so when you look back in hindsight, and then I see a lot of women saying stuff like, well, what if she's sick and all of that, right? All right, so let's explore that. If your chick is sick, right? If your wife is sick, whatever event or whatever requirement that you're required to do, if you still have to show up, immediately you up out of there and you back on a plane, especially if you flying private like him, and you going back to whatever your situation is, right? You going back to be by her side. If she got some crazy disease or whatever, you're going to be right back by her side. My man is on the town. He at the restaurants. He going through the back door. He over DC.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can
run
think
into
of.
Obama while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like he out here smiling, having a good time, high-fiving people. He look like he a new man. If you having problems, or if she really sick, or is that type of movement, you immediately back out where your wife is, and you by her side, or you whatever, right? You don't be out in the streets making it rain and making it shake. You just don't. You just don't. So me personally, just based off of what I see, it looked like it's something real.
But do we believe it's Jennifer Aniston though?
Oh, that would be beautiful. Listen, if it's a snow bunny, even if it's not Jennifer Aniston, if it's a snow bunny, it's gonna break your heart. Black women will be in crash out season. Right. It's gonna be the greatest crash out that we've seen in our lifetime. If Barack Obama got a snow bunny, I will personally send Umar Johnson $5,000.
Oh, so
that's wild. Wow.
This is a thing though. Like,
yes, I've heard that.
Do not like.
They do not. They will
with white women. They don't like it. But
it's the craziest. I remember when they found out about what's the actor, singer, director, Childish Gambino. He goes, what's his other stage name?
I
mean, what's his real name?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Not Danny Glover. My bad. That's Danny Glover is the actor, the old dude.
No. You're thinking Donald Glover.
Yeah. See, it's close.
Yeah. I that's correct. Yeah, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino And I remember like everybody was all like, "Oh man, this guy's cool, man. He's got like this nice show." I'm like watching Atlanta, and I like listening to his music. And then they're like, "Oh, you know, he's married to a white woman." What? Oh, forget this dude. Oh, that it's like, wait, I thought everybody liked the guy. Well, what did it matter that his wife was white? What? And then they did the same thing to the Mufasa voiceover actor.
Oh yeah, he did marry a white lady. Yeah, that was his wife. Yeah, Michelle White.
And then there's a couple of other actors that they do that too. Like they'll start like really like oogling and doing all of this like fiending over them or ogling over them. And then, oh yeah, wait, hold on. There's a picture of his girlfriend. There's a picture of his wife. And then let her be anything other than black. Oh man, they are live it.
But what's funny about that is the hypocrisy, because it'll be because at the same instance where I hear and see black women, I hate when a black man is with a white woman is portraying us and all this kind of stuff. But then it's like they always do this, zaddy, white zaddy, and all this. They love to be with the white man. I ain't got nothing against none of that stuff now. I'm just saying,
I don't care.
The hypocrisy of it all. It's just like it's that instance of I want it, but I don't want you to want it. We all have it. It's a selfish desire. It's like I want it, but I don't want you to have it. We do it too. I'm sure there's stuff that we want that we don't want them to have. Double standard of sex.
I know a key thing, really, that for most men is, it would be more than one woman. It's like, yeah, I would want that. But then, like, you flip it in reverse. Can she have, like a boyfriend or an ex? No. Hey, no, we ain't doing that. Not around here. Hey, but slow down.
Right.
So,
and with both sides, doesn't matter what your race is that you date with interracial couples. I think the mindset that a lot of people, I don't care what race or color you are, whether you're black or white or whatever, there's always that idea of having you like to see the pure couple concept, like the black with a black, white with a white. I think black people like seeing black people together, and white people like seeing white couples together.
I mean, no, actually, statistically, most of the time, people stay with, whomever, like community-wise, ethnicity-wise, their own.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just for whatever reason, it becomes highlighted and magnified when it's seen that a black man is with someone other than a black woman. That's all. But you can go right now to blackcensus.com and you can look at the statistics, and it shows that in general, black men marry more than black women. And in most cases, when black men marry, it's always not always, it's overwhelmingly, I want to say it's like 87% of the time when black men marry, it's two black women. So once I learned the actual numbers, it's nonsensical to even entertain that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all, them nuggets was good, y'all. I killed them things. They gone. I killed them. Bro. Yeah, y'all need to get some of them Costco's nuggets. Big bag.
Oh yeah, Costco nuggets. That's right. I got some. Yeah. Got the huge family bag. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Family bag is my size. That's my size. So just for me.
Just for you. And get the nuggets and the tots. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I gotta find a side. I need a side to go with it.
So, yeah, you should have made some tots for certain.
Have you ever been able to get McDonald's fries anywhere? I would love to get some of those kind of fries, man.
No, McDonald's fries are strange to me now.
Oh, you don't like them?
I don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah. I haven't eaten McDonald's in a long time until recently. We were on a trip, and I was like, you know what? Let me get some McDonald's. I ain't had it in a while.
Mhm.
And I think that's why I got back on the nuggets because of that. But
yeah, if anything, it would be just the nuggets. I
right.
don't want any of their burgers.
Right.
Yeah, it would just be nuggets and fries. Yeah.
But okay, let's get back into it.
Yep.
I will make a donation to his
Man,
school.
stop it.
I will make a donation to the Omar Johnson Never Opening School.
Man,
A
stop it.
I wish they would talk
$5,000
about that.
donation
I wish they would reverse it and actually get into that.
for a
stuff.
charity of y'all choice. I will let y'all vote on it. If it's a snow bunny,
Oh man, that's gonna be the suicide rate gonna go up.
That would be crazy though. That would be crazy.
I hope
That'd be
not.
crazy.
I hope that's not.
you hope not. Why not?
I-
Why shouldn't he deal with a
Why
snow
not?
bunny?
None.
'Cause listen, if listen, the one thing that we could say about our fellow snow bunnies, because I'm a equal opportunity giver. I think that you should go where you appreciate it, not where you tolerate it. If
Go
it's a
where you
black
appreciate
woman,
it.
great. I salute you. If it's a white woman, great. I think that people should talk to who they want to talk to. But here's the thing. Never in history have you seen this level of disrespect from a woman on a presidential level. Nobody. You have never seen this level
I ain't never seen.
of disrespect and disconnect on a presidential level ever, and it had to be straight from people that look like you.
So do you think that it's somewhat Obama's fault for letting her move like that?
Who can tell black women anything?
No. No. Do you
Who
think
can tell a black woman
Right.
anything?
former President Obama's fault because how she's moving?
Who can tell a black woman anything?
I'm sorry, I gotta pause on this real quick. I want to answer this question before we get an actual answer from them. In my opinion, my initial thought is yes. I think the overall responsibility, regardless of what it is, her not being there is his fault or responsibility or whatever you want to call it, whatever word you want to use.
Okay.
I think it falls on him. Like any leader, any manager or whatever happens in that store is your fault. Why didn't that employee, you can't make employees show up, but there's obviously an issue that's been going on. I say obviously based off of what we've kind of based so far, right? We've looked through the different options. If she were sick or something, you would be there, but she's not. She's not there. You're not there, or whatever. So it's got to be a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
That problem should not be showing up on live TV with all these presidents there, former presidents there. So to me, the optics falls upon him to make the optics look the way they should, and it looks like this. So it falls upon him. That might be a very black and white. There's a word for it, way of looking at it, but there you go. Thoughts?
Yeah, there's just decorum, etiquette and decorum that's used when it comes to things like the presidency, things like just a practice that's normally adhered to. So it definitely looks bad. It definitely looks bad for certain.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially when they get to twisting their neck and clapping their fingers when they talking.
Mm-hmm.
Who can tell a black woman anything?
Some of the stuff Michelle has said on interviews, I'll be like, why would she say that? Like,
who can tell her? Who can tell Michelle anything?
Her husband should be able to check her.
Since when?
Should be, but
yeah, husbands should be able to check women. Their wives.
Listen, if Obama can't get control of his chick, there's no hope for anybody.
Oh God.
But the community is over. If Obama, the one that was singing Al Green, can't get control with the Obama genes, if he can't get control of his chick, what hope is there for the average man?
Well, I hope that they're not divorcing.
It don't matter. She disrespectful either way. That would just be the cherry on top. That would be authorization for all black women to go ahead and crash out.
Yep.
Times
They look
1,000.
up to her
I mean,
so hard.
Are people really following Michelle Obama like that to even care?
What?
See how many books she sold?
Did you really just ask that question? They were. I heard people saying that if Michelle would have ran for president,
Would have ran. Yep.
it would have. Are you kidding me right now?
Yep. And she's said plenty of times that she has no interest in pursuing anything political. But I know I've heard it myself. Many of people have said if they had just ran Michelle over Kamala, it would have been like a clutch. Like she would have had it in the bag essentially. So yeah, I don't know why she thinks that she didn't have a following of people.
I wonder if she's like playing it up just because, you know, like the last girl in the last video was being very coy and sarcastic. I wonder if she's just being sarcastic right now. She's just, you know, playing into it or something.
I mean, honestly, really, I feel like, yeah, even myself, I feel like, man, if they had put her on the ticket, yeah, that would have been a rough one. That would have been a rough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people fall for anything nowadays.
Listen, y'all heralded them. Y'all made songs about them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
mm-hmm.
y'all love them. They are the model of what a relationship is supposed to be. And I told y'all to stop. The minute that I see a guy, the very minute that I start seeing a guy simp out and say the stuff that he was saying on the campaign trail and Michelle is gonna get y'all and shit, I know it's over for him. There's no hope for that guy. There's no way he could survive, especially if his high value as Barack. There's no way that he could survive that relationship. No way.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. But I'll yield.
Anybody else think different than what Anton talking about? Y'all think they're divorcing?
Divorcing is a hard word, man.
I don't
think they're divorced.
They wouldn't
I
do
just
that.
think that he got him. I think he liked to play in the snow a little bit, maybe.
I hope not.
Like playing in
I hope.
You said like playing in the snow a little bit?
Yeah, you say like to play in the snow a little bit.
Wild to say it like that. But see, so I need to go back because we're hearing about all this and we're talking about all this, but I remember hearing Michelle say that there was a whole 10-year time span when they were married together and she hated him. You know, he's doing this whole campaign. He was doing all this stuff to build his career and get to it. It was a 10-year span where she hated Barack, but they made it work and they're together. And so I'm like, if she can do that, and I don't know if he's ever cheated before or anything like that. I don't know their life, but I feel like I hear that and I'm like, they can do it. They've been together this long. They went through a presidency. They went through 2 kids. Went through this 10-year time span. All the things that come with a relationship. You and I, everybody else here, all know how relationships have a push and pull, difference of opinion, difference of attitudes, and all this kind of stuff. There's an ebb and flow to it. So I'm like, it's got to be something really bad. If cheating was her breaking point and he did do it, okay, I'll accept it. But I just don't see that being this right now. Any comment on that?
Hey, this is going to be one for the books, the one for the history books too, if it does go that direction. Because, like, hold on, I'm actually now curious. Has there been any presidents that have had a divorce?
Ooh. Let's take a look. Have any presidents, USA presidents, have any USA presidents had a divorce? And the survey says, yes, one president, Ronald Reagan. Okay, that's Reagan. Before. Yep. Before becoming a president, he was married. Well, what about after presidency? Wow, Ronald Reagan. I didn't expect that. No U.S. president has divorced after leaving office. While there have been challenges in some president marriage. Oh, well, of course we know some. As noted, Ronald Reagan was the only one. Okay. Dang. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Not even Kennedy, not even Clinton. Yeah, none
Kennedy,
of them. They
that is
all
right. He was a
rolled it
playboy or
out.
something like that, right?
Yeah. With Marilyn Monroe.
Because I guess it's a whole thing to get a divorce would probably not even a bad look, but I wonder if there's like a clause in there. It was like you can never divorce. You know, maybe it's a
I don't think
president.
there's no kind of clause.
You don't think so? You don't think there's a secret president's list of rules that you can and cannot follow? You know,
I don't think so.
You will never. You're locked in for life.
That would be very interesting. It would be strange. I guess they just don't want presidents to be back out dating, you know, because then that makes them susceptible to like getting, what do you call it, infiltrated by, you know, espionage. Other countries send in like their, you know, little honeypot, little petite thickums in there, and next thing you know, buddy got the codes to the nuclear button, and he's got everything, and he just starts pillow talking. Like, that'd be crazy.
Right. I'm asking in chat here, why have there never been a president's divorce? And it says, one, cultural and social expectations. We already kind of know about that. Political implications. Presidents may have prioritized marriage, stay in marriage. Divorce could be politically damaging, especially in earlier eras where society placed a premium on marital stability as a reflection of personal character. Sure. Support system during the presidency. Okay, that's what I thought. The role of the president's spouse is unique, involving intense public scrutiny. Yeah, the pressure, like you divorce the president, the pressure on that, it's got to be something of unknown precedent, literally. Because I can only imagine being a divorcee former first lady. You know, who can live up to that? Imagine being out in the streets. Oh, former first lady. You know, it doesn't work. You can't even say that. Historical patterns, post-presidency influence. After leaving office, presidents remain in the public eye, and divorce could impact their legacy, reputation, and ability to continue influencing public discourse. Former presidents and their spouse frequently continue their partnership in philanthropy, writing memoirs. No president's divorced after the presidency. Yeah, the pressure of public life is you change your life by being a president. It's a whole life change. So, yeah, interesting. Man, it's a good subject.
Difference if he was playing in the.
It's not the snow part.
Okay, so if he was playing in the cold instead of the snow, it would be.
No,
better?
he can play in the snow, but not play in the snow while you're married. I don't believe in that cheating stuff. You can do whatever you want outside of marriage, but if you play in snow, dirt, chocolate, whatever, do it outside of marriage, not while you married.
What if she knows? What if she cool with it?
That's different. Then they're in that poly stuff. I don't. They can do whatever they want to swing. Go ahead, they can do it. Swing the snow, swing the whatever. But if they're married and they talk about marriages and being with each other for 30 plus years, like I don't really agree with that cheating stuff, no matter who it is. And Jennifer Aniston been cheated on. Brad left her for what's her name?
Didn't we talk about this?
Jolie?
I feel like we talked about this.
Listen, all of y'all have been cheated on. You just don't know it.
I feel like we talked about this.
True.
Oh my God. Cece, Ray, Jasmine. Y'all think that they're gonna break up?
I don't really know. Honestly, this is my first time even hearing about the rumor of them even divorcing. That's news to me, but who knows? I mean, was she wrong for not going to the inauguration? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe she had other reasons. Maybe the reasons, I don't know, because wasn't there a time where like Trump and Trump supporters were saying like really crazy things about Michelle Obama and her appearance and calling her monkey and all this other stuff.
Oh,
you know, just like we wouldn't want to see him canoodling with somebody that called him Hitler, she probably don't want to canoodle amongst people that call her, out her name or disrespected her. So, but I don't know. I really don't know. But is she wrong? I mean, I can't say if she's wrong or right about not showing up, and
yes,
I can't say that it was disrespectful to Obama or Barack because perhaps it was a mutual understanding. Maybe he looked at him like, I ain't going. He was like, cool. We don't know. This is all just speculation. So shit, I don't know.
No, you can't.
Trump didn't show up to Biden's inauguration, did he?
Right, exactly. So it's like, what's wrong?
Yeah,
Wait,
but
that's not the same thing.
it's not the same thing
She's
because
yeah,
none of them showed up then.
yeah, exactly. Trump not showing up and Melania or whatever her name is not showing up.
Yep.
Different things. If Trump showed up and she didn't show up, then that'll be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl down here, Jasmine, she's fence sitting. I hate. It's like this undecided opinion. It's like my opinion is that I'm not going to really decide one way or the other.
Yeah, I think usually in most situations, people have a particular bend. There's no straight neutral. I'm absolutely not. Yeah, you got an idea. You got an idea. You got an idea. You bend one way or another to some degree. Now, to what degree that bend is varies, but you kind of know which way you're leaning. So,
right. It's I don't know, because to me, when I hear her say that, it makes me feel like, wow, if we were in a relationship and we had something going on, we're talking about something, would you have a definitive? I don't want to base the whole person off of this one instance, but it kind of gives me like, dude, I'm asking you a question. What do you want to eat? You want to go to McDonald's? You want to go to Burger King? Well, they have burgers at both of them, but I don't really have an opinion. It's like, oh, no. But on a grander scale, something like this, where it's a little bit more of a serious concept, was a real problem-solving thing that really does not have a black and white answer. It really can be gray, but you have to give a black and white answer.
mm-hmm.
You see that all the time when it comes to discipline, or it comes to dealing with someone, with a person of character, and you have to decide their punishment. I'm thinking of Air Force again. I'm thinking of giving somebody a write-up. It's like, man, this person's a good person, but they racked up their GTC card and they went out partying to the strip club and spent all their money on the card there or something like that. It's like, dang, he's a good person, but he did a bad thing that requires punishment. You're like, well, I don't really have an opinion. He did bad. That's why we do have certain rules that say for stuff like that, punishment. Some things is like you cross that line, no matter how good a person you are, you automatically get the punishment. So that's why with this, I'm like, I think if you were in that situation, you would be able to discern what you would want to see out of that without having a rule to tell you what it is. When in fact, there is a rule. There's a social rule that we all know that the president and his wife or whatever, we want to muddy it by saying, well, socially, you're not really obligated to us. At our level, we're not obligated, but at that level, it's different. And even I would go to the next step. This is my last point. I would make the next step to say Michelle and Barack are even higher in the echelon of social pressure, because we look up to, as Black people, we look up to them so much. We were just talking about Michelle being a possible candidate for presidency if she ran. I ain't never heard that from nobody else except for Hillary, but Hillary kind of forced her way into that with her own campaign, not because we actually wanted her. So that's my point.
Wrong with her not showing.
That's way different.
It's because she's a Black woman. She's a Black woman.
It's because she's a wife. It's because she's a wife. It's not just because she's a black woman.
Okay, so Anton, you're muted. So you're more mad because she's not following her husband, not because she actually showed up.
It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with, see, y'all keep putting yourselves on the same level as men. You roll with your man no matter what decision that he makes. If he decide that we going left together. If he decide that we going right together. You don't break the bond and you don't do something, because then that's what makes me look bad. Wait a minute, dog. We don't really care if you standing against something, but hold on, dog. Your chick don't even agree with you.
Yeah,
that's where the problem becomes.
But what if they were in agreement that she was going to sit this one out? We don't know if that was the actual case.
When you get married, let me give you a marriage lesson that you may not be familiar with. When you get married, you move as a unit.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that as a unit, maybe they unanimously came to the decision that she would sit that one out, and he would.
Did you watch the inauguration?
No, not really. I was in and out.
Okay, when he was introduced, everybody else was introduced right along with their spouse. When he came out, he looked like a sad puppy. He looked dumb.
Okay, that's your opinion. We really don't know why she didn't show up.
I'm using this. I'm sorry, y'all. She's using this naivete of opinionated. You know, being opinionated. When you can't. Some things you have to. You can't do that with some things. Yes, you can have your cake. Yes, you can do it your way. It's all, everybody's different. We get it. But there are certain rules in place for certain things. Once you cross that line, once you become married, maybe they decided together. No, they can decide together, but then they have to look good together too. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting really into this. I probably, I'm getting passionate into this because it's just such a. How do you not see this?
Yeah. It's just optically. First of all, this is two different events, right?
Yeah.
I think everyone is still stuck on the one event of the inauguration. But what would be the defense of not going to the funeral of a passing former president?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's two events right there that are large, momentous type of events to not be with your spouse as the former first lady. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
I'm just saying we can't automatically assume. I mean, you can.
Why can't we? They public figures. That's what we do.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want, if your stance is that she did it deliberately to disrespect Barack and she's making that claim, that's your opinion on it. Correct. I'm of the opinion of I really don't know. We really don't know. But if I had to give an opinion, maybe they both were in agreement that she would just sit it out, and he I can handle this by myself.
Interesting.
We really
the thing. The thing about presidents and the Democratic Party and the Republican Party is that all of them have handlers, meaning that they have people that are surrounding them that tell them, "Hey, listen, this is going to look bad. This is going to look bad for the party." And when you're a president or when you're a part of a party like that, you do things that is best for the party, not just for yourself. Exactly. So when you start to break it down from that lens, it's not an individual decision. You are doing things that's on the behalf of everybody collectively, because everybody has a vested interest in your success. That's what leadership looks like. And the minute that you start to break that off, even in your house, listen, if we not even unified, let's say, for example, me and my chick get into an argument. If we get into an argument, guess what we don't do? Argue in front of our children.
Well, yeah, you don't go out and argue.
We don't argue in front of the kid. Because when we come out, no matter what we disagree with or agree with, we are a unified front. My daughter can't even come to me if her mother says that she can't do something, even if I disagree with her mother, because we have to operate as a unified front. at all times. And you be hard pressed to convince me that they don't even understand that on a fundamental level. On a fundamental level, as the president of the United States of America that served in office for 8 years, you're trying to tell me that they don't understand it as a fundamental principle as a president?
No, Anton, I agree with you, but we just don't know what Obama said. Obama could be like, you know what? Since you don't like him, you can sit it out. I'm gonna go show face, do what I'm supposed to do as an
even the party would have been like, yo, this is gonna look bad. Like they got people that they turn to and like they got people that dress them. So for certain, there's people that look at like how does their social footprint look to the masses.
Yeah.
And now that makes a lot more sense because they got people that are their publicists. They got a team of people. Hey, where's your wife? Michelle, why are you not going? I don't want to go. Well, look, the party. Look, I got this person asking, you know, about your whereabouts. I got this person. They're all looking forward to you being there. Social media is coming out with all of these gossip vlogs, everything saying all of these things. Like we need some type of response. Yeah.
I get what the ladies are saying. It does. Maybe they agreed on something outside of the venue to what we're seeing at home. He's okay with her. He was like, you know what?
Yeah, let's go ahead and stay home, babe.
I don't care what the PR people say. I don't care what the party say. You can stay home or whatever. But it still is a bad look, regardless.
It's still a bad look, yeah.
They got to understand that it doesn't matter about all that stuff they're talking about. It's still a bad look. It's still the perceptions. And this Jasmine lady is the one who's being coy. It's the same lady from last time.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
She just had the glasses on last time. I just recognized her. So
okay.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like we don't know.
That's all I'm saying. It's like it could be.
Now we don't know, but we know about everything else. We speculate on fucking Jay-Z going to jail and Sanadito. Every other public figure is game except for Barack and Michelle.
No, I think this is a platform to give opinions. It's all speculation because we don't know. We don't know, and that's
so
okay.
If we already understand that going in, then how come we not giving our opinion? You muted, Jay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My opinion was.
Oh, never mind. You're not muted. You're not muted. You was like,
muted?
Go ahead. No, you good. You good. You good.
My bad. Okay. No, I think the fact of the matter in this case, there's not enough out there for us to say it's either this or that. It's all speculation, and that's okay. It's our own personal opinion. I know some of us want to be, right on the subject, right? And so we want our opinion to be what it is because that's what we believe, but we don't know, and that's okay. My opinion is she maybe don't like him. And she was like, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like Trump said, fuck Biden, or whatever the case, whatever the reason is. Maybe she did say fuck Barack and say,
hey, can y'all hear me?
Behind you, husband.
Yeah, I can hear you, so you know.
My bad, Jazz.
Yeah,
my bad, Jazz.
I was wondering if you knew that.
Thank you, Jazz.
All good.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you're doing that on purpose.
Buddy just popped up out of nowhere. It's like,
y'all hear me?
It's an absolute distraction.
She's still talking. She didn't even pause for him. He's like, my bad, Jazz. My bad, Jazz. My bad, Jazz. It's like, yo, she got you the first time, homie. Like, just chill. But
a little funny.
Yeah.
Oh, good. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's all speculation. We really don't know. That Jennifer Aniston stuff, I was today years old that was even a thing. That sounds like some sensationalized, like what do they call it? Like onion,
tabloid.
like satire.
Oh,
dang.
That was the video. Yeah, that one definitely kind of bothered me, and they didn't. I don't feel like the ladies, those two ladies, were really accepting the concept of perceptions. Your perception is really strong, regardless of what you do or why you came to that conclusion. The perception is still a powerful thing after the fact. No, I didn't do it. I was just being a stripper because I was trying to raise money to go to school. Okay. But you still did it though.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people look at the reasonings behind things and then try to draw a justification for the thing. But it's like, yeah, okay, fine. He wanted to pay for his kid's college and he wanted to pay for braces for his son. But can we at least agree that you should not rob banks? Like, oh, I mean, like, yeah, robbery is bad. He was doing it for what you would consider to be a good cause or a good reason, but doing a bad thing or doing, in this case, a optically bad thing uh, does not mean that it was, you know, good reasons to it. Now, like you said, he even tried to give her the excuse of, all right, she was sick, she was, you know, injured, or she did have an ailment. He ain't going to be out and about gallivanting around with, you know, celebrities and, you know, um, high fiving, you know, politicians and shaking hands and kissing babies and running around in DC. Like he hopping on a flight and going back because again, it wouldn't look good optically. So
Right.
hey,
Yeah. And one more thing is that I think the optics and the perceptions and stuff that translates not even just something like this, but in a lot of other different areas that I think people have to understand to accept that your perception, the perception of you, will be calculated by the social, ethical,
most
moral opinions,
That's
not based off of why you did it.
You know what? You're absolutely correct with that because I remember when I used to work at a one of these home improvement box stores. Won't do any name dropping, but when I was in college, I remember, man, I'd be picking up 80-pound bags of concrete, 40-pound bags of concrete, 60-pound bags of mortar, slanging them for customers, getting 4x4s and 2x4s, and just picking them up, slanging them, getting stuff. And I'm like, man, you know, I'm a little tired. You know what? Let me just chill out over here, sit, you know, stand, post up, rest a little bit. Tell me why that would be the time that, like, you know, a department supervisor walks by, or, you know, some smart aleck customer walks by. Oh, y'all must not be doing much today. What? What? Nice. Oh man, if you don't get out of my department right now, like, yo, you didn't see me like 30 minutes ago, like breaking my back, but optics, because I was just standing around. So I learned, hey, look, I'm gonna just look busy. So yeah, I might have actually legitly been doing work and just trying to, you know, take a breather. But you know what? I'm not gonna stand still, because I know if someone comes around and just sees you just standing there, to them, you ain't been doing nothing. Right. It's like, oh no, optics look bad. That's why they don't want like at certain places, you know, they say they don't want their coworkers to be visible smoking at the establishments. You got to be out back, or like they corral them into like these little hidden shadowy corners of buildings. Like they got like this little hideaway thing in the back of the building with this little awning that's over it, tucked away. Yeah. Like, do that out there, back there, away, out of sight of the customers. We don't want you looking a certain way. And so, yeah, it's the same way at work. You just start learning, you know what? Yeah, I know I did a lot today, but it'd be my luck that the supervisor comes by and, you know, I'm watching, you know, a YouTube clip on my computer right now. and I've done so much today. I've accomplished so much. I finished all of my assignments. I've sent all the emails I needed to send, but he just happens to walk by, and I got this clip playing on my computer, and he's like,
"No, no,
see all the stuff I've done."
no." Yeah,
like, nah, Now I'm gonna just leave this email up, sitting right here on this main screen, and on this other screen, I'm gonna keep this other document open right here.
Always. Always. Yeah, man. It's a phenomenon. I don't know if it's just a new age or if it's always been like this, and I'm just kind of opening my eyes to it. But people in accountability for, I wouldn't say it's fully accountability necessarily, but just understanding optics. Perception is reality, whether you like it or not. You know, that's the moral of this video today. But I mean, this is a short video today. You want to call it, or you want to put something else on, or what's your thought?
Yeah, we'll call it, because I feel like if we try to just wade into another one, that's going to be the one that's going to be like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So no, this is cool. This is good. If you all like this kind of stuff, let us know. We can go back to a Pop the Balloon next week or something, or Kendra G. We got that spooled up. We got lots of options. So thank you for joining us for this. I think it was a good subject, especially it's a very mainstream topic we're dealing with right now too. So that's really cool. It's not just dating. It's not just the Pop the Balloon stuff all the time. But yeah, thank you for showing up. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Throw some comments on here. Let us know what you think about this. You think Obama's I don't think the Obama's having the problems going on is weird, yes, but I think it's fine. I think it's just a one offer. It's a one for, and
yeah, a divorce, like, let's just say, right, that would be nuclear. Like,
yeah, nuclear.
That would be someone taking gasoline, lighting a match with a C4 vest on, and it's like, yo, you are just gonna burn everything down on, like, yeah, that would be absolute. Just take your entire legacy and just throw it away.
Yeah,
throw it away.
That doesn't make sense. And that's where somebody was talking about this. Anton Daniels. I'm surprised he didn't bring this up on I think it was our last video or one of our videos. He was talking about divorce right off bat for cheating is not always the answer, and then that you have to really kind of decipher why you would want to get a divorce, and maybe it's your breaking point, maybe it's not your break. Considering all your years, maybe it's cheaper to keep them in this aspect. But for a man, a woman cheating is automatic, And we talked about our reasons why. Yeah, this was last week, I think.
Yeah,
all those things.
Last week. Yeah.
So, man, I'm surprised they did not get into that here, even a little bit. But, anyways, we got more coming up. Won't be able to stream next week. I got drilled next weekend, but the weekend after, we can definitely look at that. Any other comments before we go?
No, short and sweet.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Later.